One Colorado Springs mom is thanking law enforcement following Sunday's DEA raid. Her son was shot and killed outside of a different unlicensed nightclub in 2022. News 5's Maggie Bryant spoke with her about her message to the community and found out how many nightclubs police have recently investigated across the city.
An unsuspecting building.
Looks like a shopping center. It's hidden, from the street.
Lit up by flashing lights this weekend. Sunday's DEA raid at this underground nightclub in Colorado Springs, where agents seized weapons and drugs, was surprising for some neighbors.
Even driving by late at night, I wouldn't see any cars in the parking lot or anything.
What was your reaction to seeing that on the news?
I was like, holy cow, they're finally doing something.
But for Vicki Johnson, this is something she's been waiting for. Her son, Elijah, was shot and killed outside of a different unlicensed nightclub along Airport Road in 2022.
They were at the front door, and heard a little commotion, so he said, let me go see if these guys need help. So he went back there, and I guess they were bringing this kid out, putting him out, and this kid pulled the gun and just started shooting.
Vicki says her son had previously worked as security for the club, but quit a week prior after his friends urged him to leave the job.
They were hounding him. You need to quit. Those places are not safe, And then next thing you know, of course, it was proven.
When your son was working security at that club, did he know that it was unlicensed and illegal?
I think he figured it out as he went along.
6 months after his death, police arrested Omar Martinez Sarmiento, who was 19 years old at the time of the shooting. Vicki told me clubs like these are more prevalent than we may think. So I reached out to Colorado Springs police to ask just how many nightclubs officers have busted. A spokesperson for the department says police have investigated 6 nightclubs for potential illegal activity since 2022. Some of the clubs had a license and some did not. Police say New Havana Bar and Grill off North Academy Boulevard, an unnamed after-hours club on Palmer Park Boulevard, and La Terraza on South Circle Drive were all shut down through the city's public nuisance process. CSPD says Babylonia Bar and Grill on East Platte Avenue, Nova Nightclub on South Nevada Avenue, and El Huracan on South Academy Boulevard were all evicted by their property owners.
I'm so glad that they're closing these places down.
Vicki says this kind of operation is needed.
I want to thank all of the police and the DEA and whoever was involved so much for taking a stand on this.
To crack down on businesses operating in the dark.
Let it be known, you people can't keep opening these places and think you're going to get away with it anymore.
In Colorado Springs, I'm Maggie Bryant, News 5.